Kicking today's show off, complaining about Miracast or whatever Chromecast, whatever this thing I'm using is. I can't.
Well, it's not working, so it must be Miracast.
Well, that's you. That's this. I can't. This is frozen up here. I can't. I can't make it bigger. It's.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, Brad. Listen, we've come to expect this level of production value. I think we're all okay with it. As the cardboard cutout that is the wall behind Brad falls over like a school play backdrop.
Well, it's a good thing it hasn't been a busy week. I think we could plow through what's happened in the past 24 hours. There's an there's an Apple event. I don't think it's going to be an iPhone event. I think.
Yeah, that's what I heard. iPad and Apple Watch.
Yeah. So we got that coming September 15th. Is that correct?
Yes, and which is that a Friday?
No.
Why did I think that was a Friday? No, it's a Tuesday.
It's a week from yesterday.
What day is it, Brad?
It's January 3rd. So we got that.
It was on first.
So that's a big thing, which I'm sure we'll learn more about here. But obviously, whatever iPad Watch, there you go. That's a new world. You think about it, they could do Apple could do Watch and iPad in September, iPhone in October, and then potentially Mac in November, maybe.
They got to squeak out an Apple TV announcement in there too, because I got to tell you, if they just made a remote control that made sense, I would switch to this thing immediately.
Well, you can get different remotes, but we quite like ours. That's all.
I know, but I've tried so many. They just stop. They don't work properly. It's weird. Like I even bought like a bumper case for the Apple remote. Wait, Brad, is it your second grade school photo day or something?
Yeah, like I got out of the shower and like I did the towel thing, and then it just never recovered. Like never. I don't.
It's okay.
This is what happens. Anyways, not to interrupt you, but there you go.
Brad, right now the score is 1,000 me, 1 you. So you got a few gimmies built in there.
The important thing is you're aware, or you're honest with yourself and society and the courts.
You got to be able to sleep at night.
Yeah, that is true. The other thing too that Google just sort of like coughed upon the world was they're like, oh yeah, we're like Android 11, it's out. There you go.
Yeah. And if you do have a Pixel device or one of the, I think they're mostly Chinese companies that make a compatible device, you'll notice no differences. It's really exciting. Now, look, iOS 14 is benefiting from a nice visual change, so everyone's going to go, oh, it's like it looks different. I mean, that's always nice. And Android does not benefit from that, not in this release. But I mean, look, there's a list of hundreds of new features. You can go through it, and I kind of go through it, and I'm like, no. None of it is exciting to me. None of it. So
here's the thing that Google has done. Google has just kind of stopped caring about like OS announcements. You realize this, like when they announced Android 11 betas, they're like, oh, there it is, just go do it, and then they're like, here's the OS. And
I think when Google I/O got canceled this year, there were some people over there who were like, oh God, thank God. I hate doing this. I don't even know why we do this. I know we try to keep up with Apple. What's the point? I maybe this is a new thing for them. It's like we're just gonna burp these things out and don't worry about it. Like there's also, I don't quite understand this, but I guess if you enrolled your phone into the Android 11 beta during the beta, so you probably would have had to have had a Pixel device. It's still enrolled in the beta, and I guess post Android 11 they're going to release beta updates, but not for Android 12, not until next spring. But like 11 point something kind of beta releases. So I guess you can kind of stay in the program. And actually, I didn't do that. I just updated this normally. But I have the beta on Android. On Pixel 4. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Like maybe they're doing like a rolling thing. Like Apple does that. If you're in their beta program, you get like 13 points, whatever they're on, 217 or whatever, as you go.
Yeah. Okay, so this just got announced, and we're going to talk about it. First off, Paul already knows part of it is, but I don't think he knows this part. So Microsoft also announced, so there's some Xbox-related stuff. If you don't like Xbox stuff, you can just tune out now. They just announced
like Xbox stuff.
So Paul, I didn't think they could make Game Pass better. I didn't think they could, but here they are making it better. You ready? You ready for this?
Yep.
EA Play, which is EA's access or like streaming whatever subscription service, is now included in Game Pass. No additional cost.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, formerly known as EA Access.
What is the cost of that?
I don't even know what it was, but you're now going to be able to get more than 60 of EA's biggest and best-selling console games, including FIFA 20, Titanfall 2, Need for Speed Heat, Battlefield, Mass Effect, The Sims.
By the way,
Skate.
Sorry, 60 games.
Yeah.
Realize there are basically 100 games in Xbox Game Pass. I mean, that's a significant jump. That's amazing.
So here's the other interesting part. Now, this is somewhat disappointing, but again, I'll take it. You're going to get access to trials of games from EA of up to 10 hours. So you can play Madden 21 and FIFA 21 for 10 hours. Now, granted, that's a trial or whatever, but you're not paying for it. So at least you could play some. What I really want to know is like, okay,
hours.
So I can't play Madden NFL 21 without paying for it. Fine.
Right.
But can I play Madden NFL 20?
Right. Right.
Which it looks like you play FIFA 20. Like, I don't know how they're making money with Game Pass, but good luck. And I'm happy to be riding this journey with them because it's a good deal.
Yeah. Okay. So the value of this, by the way, is $5 per month or $30 per year for EA Play if you just bought that outright on an Xbox. That's amazing. That's good.
Yeah. Then the other news is because it's, again, not enough stuff. Microsoft is officially confirming $499 price point for the Xbox Series X, which is that's a good price, in my opinion, for what you're getting versus whatever. Take that. September 22nd, you'll be able to get to pre-orders. And then November 10th.
Is that a Friday? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Well, now I'm going to check. It might be a Friday.
It's a Tuesday. It's obviously
a Tuesday, yes. And then November 10th, which, let's see, Paul, do you think that's a Friday?
It's got to be.
Nope, but it's a Tuesday. The consoles will become available. And so, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, like.
So the game of chicken is over. Your move, Sony.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think Microsoft has a really good strategy here. $499, $299. Get people into Game Pass for. Now, I wonder if they have to be Game Pass Ultimate. That's another question.
Oh yeah, right.
It just says Game Pass. Well, still, even if you're only paying, like I was putting this into like
Ultimate and PC.
What's that?
Ultimate and PC.
Okay, so $15 a month gets you 160-ish games a month.
Yeah,
so,
I feel like this was already a no-brainer. Now it literally is a no-brainer. By the way, the other thing, and I think Zach over at Windows Central had this early. They've also confirmed this all access. I think.
Yeah, like $25 a month or something like that.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
Again, if you're paying for Game Pass, an extra $10, not
well, it gives you the console, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the point of it? So you get and you pay for it over 2 years.
Yep.
That kind of changes the math a little bit. I mean, it's interesting. I got to figure out how I'm paid up on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate through sometime next year, I think. But 24 months. I assume that you would just add to it, right? $24 a month, man.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft's got a pretty decent strategy here. So, we kind of blew through some of that news at a high level, but that's some
like a war right now, right? It's just happening as we start the show.
I mean, we'll get obviously more information about the iPhone event or Apple event, whatever iPhone's event is next month, I'm pretty sure. Coming up here, the Google stuff is whatever. There's going to be some news tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I know for tomorrow. So that's not too hard to speculate what that might be. We've got the Xbox stuff today. We just wait on Mr. Sony or Mrs. Sony, whatever you want to call it, the gender-neutral console from Japan. And that's the missing piece of the next-gen conversation. So, yeah.
It's a day that will live in infamy. It was the best of times. It was I don't know.
We had some knowledge. We lost some knowledge.
Do no harm.